Have you ever had this strange experience? You think about something, and then suddenly, a few hours later, or maybe a few days later, you see it, hear about it, or it somehow shows up in your life, even though you hadn't come across it for months before. At first, it feels like a coincidence, or maybe even something mysterious, almost magical. But here's the truth. It's not magic, it's your brain. More specifically, a part of your brain called the reticular activating system, or RAS. This system acts like a filter. Every single day, your brain is bombarded with millions of pieces of information like sounds, images, thoughts, and sensations. And if you were aware of all of it at once, you'd be overwhelmed, so your brain has to decide what is important and what is not. And that's exactly what the RAS does. It filters your reality based on what you focus on. Let me give you a simple example. Let's say you decide you want to buy a specific car. Suddenly you start seeing that exact car everywhere on the street, in ads, online. Did the world suddenly change? No. Your brain just started paying attention. So this leads to an important question. If your focus shapes what you notice, does that mean? If you think positively, you'll only experience positive things. Not exactly, because reality is still reality. You can't control everything that happens around you, and you can't completely eliminate negative information, but you can influence how you perceive it, and that changes everything. Here's where it gets deeper. Your brain is not just reacting to the present moment. It's heavily influenced by your past, your habits, your beliefs, and your repeated thought patterns. That's your subconscious mind. So when you suddenly decide, I'm going to think positively from now on, your brain might resist it. Why? Because to your brain, anything unfamiliar feels unsafe. The unknown equals potential danger, and your brain is wired for survival, not happiness. But here's the interesting part. What feels unfamiliar today can become familiar over time. You can actually train your brain. Let's look at a practical example. Imagine you decide, I want more money. Sounds reasonable, right? But throughout your day, your thoughts sound like this. I need more money. I don't have enough. I wish I had more. What signal are you sending? Your brain picks up on lack, so what does it do? It starts highlighting situations that confirm that feeling. Expenses, problems, things you can't afford. Not because your life got worse, but because your focus is on what's missing. Now let's flip it. Instead of focusing on lack, you start practicing gratitude. You consciously notice things like having food, having a place to sleep, having warmth, having time. At first, it might feel unnatural, even fake, but if you keep doing it, your brain starts adapting, and over time, it begins to highlight situations where you feel grateful. Same life, same environment, different filter. And if this sounds hard to believe, there's actually a famous psychological experiment that proves how powerful attention really is. It was conducted by Daniel Simons and Christopher Chabris. Participants were asked to watch a video of people passing a basketball and count how many passes were made. Simple task. But while they were focused on counting, a person in a full gorilla suit walked right through the scene, stopped in the middle, looked at the camera, and then walked away. Now here's the shocking part. A large number of people didn't see the gorilla at all. Not because it was hidden, not because it was fast, but because their attention was focused somewhere else. This phenomenon is called inattentional blindness, and it reveals something powerful. You don't experience reality as it is. You experience reality as your brain filters it. So what does this mean for you? It means that what you focus on daily quietly shapes your experience of life, not by changing reality itself, but by changing what you notice, feel, and reinforce. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, I don't have enough, nothing is working, why does this always happen to me? Just remember, your brain is listening and it's adjusting your filter accordingly. The goal isn't to ignore reality, it's to become aware of where your attention goes. Because where your attention goes, your experience follows.